Coming up tonight, Singapore kicks off a nationwide vaccination drive with Prime Minister Loong among the first to get a COVID-19 jab.
Move over, Jeff Bezos. There's officially a new richest person on the planet. Tesla's boss, Elon Musk.
And I know Hsien wants one of these, the all-new Pokemon plush that will set her back more than $300. This is the Straits Times Newsnight. I'm Dylan Ang.
I'm Hsien. Good evening and thanks for joining us. More on the nationwide vaccination drive in just a moment, but first, this just in. Some welcome news tonight for Malaysians who are Singapore permanent residents working here. You will soon be able to travel between the two countries more easily. The High Commission of Malaysia in Singapore today announced that you can apply for the periodic commuting arrangement scheme starting on Monday.
The expansion of the scheme will allow Malaysians with Singapore PR status here to travel to and from Malaysia for short-term leave after working in Singapore for at least 90 days. The inclusion of them under the travel scheme, previously reserved only for employees sponsored by their employers, will allow more to return home.
Singapore's COVID-19 vaccination drive officially got underway this morning, with Prime Minister Hsien receiving his first dose of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine.
With reporters watching on, Mr. Lee was jabbed in his right arm as he is left-handed and will return in 3 weeks for the second dose. He was at the Singapore General Hospital to also observe the start of inoculations for healthcare workers, with about 90 of them getting vaccinated today. The Prime Minister is the first member of his cabinet to receive the vaccine and said he wanted to get it done early to show Singaporeans that it's safe and effective.
We've got ample vaccines coming in. We ordered them early. We have enough for everybody in Singapore, all the residents, all the citizens, and even the non-citizens who are staying here. And we are going to roll this out progressively over the next few months, hopefully be done by third quarter of the year, latest end of the year. And it will make us safer, and it will make you and your loved ones safer too. So please take it when you get it.
Mr. Lee revealed in a Facebook post that the jab was quite painless, thanks to the tiny needle and the steady hands of senior staff nurse Fatimah Muhammad Shah, who put him at ease throughout the vaccination. She spoke to the media afterwards.
I felt a bit nervous, of course, for a while, at first, but after a while, talking to our PM, he was okay, he was nice during the whole process. After the vaccination, he thanked me and then he took a selfie with me.
I'll be super nervous if I was injecting PM Lee, so credit to Nurse Fatimah for keeping her cool and being a true professional.
For sure, huge respect to all our healthcare workers on the front lines of the pandemic. Now moving on, speaking of pandemic, Singapore's new COVID-19 cases are again in the double digits for the 11th straight day. 23 new infections were confirmed today, with 2 in the community. The remaining 21 imported cases had been placed on stay-home notices or isolated on arrival in Singapore.
Crown Plaza Changi Airport will be closed for 2 weeks from today after a second unlinked COVID-19 case working at the hotel's Azure restaurant emerged. The hotel will stop accepting new guests, and foreign aircrew and guests currently staying there will be checked out progressively. Incoming aircrew will be housed at alternative facilities.
The hotel spokesman said that guests at the hotel who wish to cancel their bookings can do so at no extra charge. In a statement to the Straits Times, the hotel said that guests with prepaid reservations will receive a full refund and will also be given the option to move their stay to another hotel under its parent, the Intercontinental Hotels Group. Current guests at the hotel will also be given the option to move.
And in crime news today, members of the family who physically abused a female friend with mild intellectual disability, leaving her in a near-death state, appeared in court. Muhammad Iskandar Ismail was jailed for 2 months and 4 weeks after pleading guilty to 1 count of causing hurt to the victim by slapping, punching and tripping her.
Muhammad Iski Ismail was jailed for 8 months after admitting to 1 count each of providing a false statement to the police and perverting the course of justice. The 2 sisters also appeared in court on Thursday. In 2016, several members of the family abused the victim repeatedly. This included using pliers to twist her toes, knocking out her teeth with a hammer, using a baseball bat to hit her head and splashing boiling water on her. Let's take a look at what's been trending on social media and sparking conversation today.
So, riddle of the day. What's another word for bread monarch, Dylan?
Royal something?
Ha, nope. Burger King. Well, swiftly moving on from that bad joke. Everyone is familiar with Burger King, but have you seen its new logo? You might be surprised. For the first time in over 20 years, the fast food chain announced a major rebranding, including its logo, food packaging, and restaurants.
The new logo features a rounded font that mirrors the shape of its burgers with shades of brown, red, and green, a nod to Burger King's flame grilling process and its use of fresh ingredients. If you're a fan of the brand's quirky face mascot, the King, fret not, the company said he won't be going anywhere despite the rebranding.
The billionaire CEO of Tesla and owner of SpaceX, Elon Musk, has zoomed ahead in wealth, rocketing himself to the top of the world's richest list. Musk has surpassed Amazon boss Jeff Bezos to become the wealthiest person on the planet, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index.
Including gains in Tesla shares, Musk has a net worth of more than $188.5 billion, $1.5 billion more than Bezos. Bezos would still hold a wide lead over Musk had it not been for his divorce, which saw him cede about a quarter of his Amazon stake to his ex-wife Mackenzie Scott and his philanthropy.
So Dylan, if you had $188 billion, what would you do?
You know me, I'll get a Tesla.
I guess you're one of those contributing to Elon's wealth then.
Now moving on, if you follow Japanese manga, there's a high chance you know about the series Slam Dunk, which tells the story of a high school basketball team centering on the main protagonist Hanamichi Sakuragi. Good news for fans as the series, which debuted in 1990, was made into a movie. The announcement was made on Twitter via a short video with the hashtag #SlamDunkMovie, though no further details were revealed. Slam Dunk is one of the best-selling manga series of all time, with more than 121 million copies sold in Japan alone.
If you recall the Metapod sleeping bag released last year, Bandai Japan have now released a new Pokemon-designed sleeping merchandise. If you're familiar with the cartoon, the 53 centimeters wide and 48 cm tall Gengar plush comes with a rolled-up 170 cm long polyester mattress or blanket in the form of the character's tongue.
Just look at the bizarre pictures of how you can use it, costing 25,950 yen or 331 Singapore dollars. The toy is said to have sold out in less than 2 hours. A quick check on Bandai's website showed that pre-orders are available, but delivery will only be from June onwards. No, it seems like people love these Pokemon sleeping bags. Wonder what Bandai will come up with next.
I don't really have a guess, but honestly, I think a Jigglypuff one would be amazing, especially if it plays the Jigglypuff song.
You know, I'll pay good money to hear you sing that. And that wraps up the Straits Times News Night. Do visit straitstimes.com to see more news and videos.
You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel by hitting the button below. Have a great evening, and we'll see you on Monday.